Hey, what's happening, people? Pause is back here today. Yeah, if you heard anything then, I'm making my debut on commentary properly with ESR Verstappen. Scott, how you doing, mate? You alright?
Hello!
Yeah,
I'll
about
be
that.
normal.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping. Might blister the ears of these guys. But yeah, we're here today, guys, with one trialist. His name is Halsey.
I can pretend to be a squeaker for it if you want.
No, it probably wouldn't work. As best founded, to be fair. We've got Halksy in today. He's going to be the one and only trialist after Mellish didn't fucking show up. I hope he watches this back and feels ashamed of himself. Fucking pleb. Anyway, moving on. Hopefully he'll come back next week. So we are here today, mate, live at Canada. Hopefully it fucking pisses down. That'll be really nice. I've swore more times with you than I did all week with Senna last week, so hashtag negative influence.
Well then.
But yep, we are rolling now live. So here we go then. Starting off Canada, what we're going to get, we'll press the A button, which I will not do in the lobby, otherwise I will get fucking brutalised, probably with an axe or some form of sharp object. And here we go then. Wave eject starts, we have red connections, and we have, once again, because it's Tuesday conditions, a wet race.
Right, is Ben going to be first out?
Oh shit, yeah. Is Ben going to be first out? We can see people coming down the pits. Oh. It's a bit of a fucking letdown, isn't it? Oh, there's a car. Yeah, it's Ben.
There's no one coming out.
It's Ben.
Right.
Oh, Ben, he's first out. Just. I think. Yep. Here comes Ben. So, once again, guys, we will document Ben's outlap and qualifying lap, of course, as we usually do in these sessions, because first one out. Tell you what, though, Scotty, as you can agree, mate, by racing with him, Ben had a dominant week last week in Sunday, won everything, untouchable.
Wow. Yeah.
Just kind of dominated from start to finish,
Yes,
really.
I hate him for that.
And, yeah, and he's also driving your car, so, you know, give him a hug. So, Ben, so this week, guys, is the start of Canada week, unless you count Sunday as part of us, and then it's Austria and Britain week.
Wow,
which,
Echelon is lagging around.
Really? Okay.
Already.
Watch
Yep,
him.
I'm on board with him right now, he's bouncing.
Scotty, you know what to do, buddy. Say it come from me. If you can, please,
Well,
mate.
send him a message.
Yes, please,
or
mate.
jump in
Yes, please,
party.
mate. Yes, please, bro. We can't. It's harsh. Or if you actually do you want to jump into a party with him first, I'll keep this covered. This commentary party's open anyway, so you can opt back in.
I don't even know what party they're in. No, I locked this one down.
Oh, did you? Oh, fuck.
Yes, because I've got idiots on my friends list.
Oh, yeah. Mate, we can't race like that. So, yeah. It's unfortunately the sad thing we have to do. So what I'll do, we made the decision
Have I
already.
got him in friends list?
You could probably, yeah, you can grab him on a...
Is he in Swizzer's party?
If you...
No.
No, what you can do, go onto his name on there, on the timing sheet, go onto the gamer card, it'll show you what party he's in.
Alright, yeah.
So we will continue going. I did send him a message, mate, before the start. I'll read what it says here. It says, right, no worries, just let me know, and obviously, just jump
I'll
back
send
and
him a
forth.
message then.
He'll be alright with it, mate, you know what I mean? So just say it come from me as well, don't you vindicate yourself. He'll watch it anyway, like, and we're speaking about the whole thing anyway on live stream, so. But we'll go back on board with Ben. He's done a 21.322 in the first sector, comfortably first, just ahead of Granville at the moment. So Granville is there too. I think he's... What's happened? Who's that? Someone got off. Bro, I think he's pulled over anyway.
Alright. Well,
Or he's retired, one of the two.
message now.
Yeah, man. It's a shame that we have to do this, mate. It's not his own fault, man. It's just the fucking game and he can't connect up to the host of it, Shag, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Here comes Ben, then across the line.
So I'm on board with the new guy.
Fucking total respect to the new
I
kid.
don't even know him.
Bench did a 13-1. It's kind of impressive. So here comes Granville.
Yeah. I've been working on Canada for the past few days.
Granville's done a
It's been
13-7. All I'm going to say is I'm in shit. I'm in shit.
Well,
I'm awful, mate. I can barely get out 14s.
I'm doing 12.5s with no assists, and then a 12 dead with assists.
It's one of them tracks, though, isn't it? We speak about it a lot. We spoke about it on Sunday as well, where if you get into a proper rhythm, you can really, really get yourself sorted out, and you will hit these lap times. See, hello. Hello.
He's lagging.
Not as much.
Or he was at the start.
Let's get on board with him.
I was just making sure it wasn't my connection, and Towley's fine.
Towley's absolutely great, mate. Towley was on green.
Yeah.
Granville actually doesn't appear to be lagging himself, which I'm surprised with. But as he said, he's done it.
Alright, Echelon's gonna sort his connection out for next time.
Awesome. Just I'll speak to him, mate. Don't worry about that after. Once again, Echelon, as we're on live stream, apologies. Halksy, mate, is new to the game, and he has done a 1:17.0, Scott. So you know, not the quickest, obviously, but it's a good little foundation.
Well, if Mellish ever does get back into the game, he's got competition then.
But do you know what? If Mellish was in the Tuesday League, he'd have a lot of competition because there's a lot of fair game racers out there that'll be able to give him obviously grub. Who fucking hell, he's improved. Obviously, we're talking about people. I'll go back on board with the actual action now, as Iggy takes third position with a 13.6. Towley has invalidated his time, Scott. And did a 14.8.
Well, well, have you noticed with Towley, whatever race he does, the first lap he always does
it's shit,
slowly,
isn't it?
and then he'll go into the pits, and then he'll come out with like 6 minutes to go, and he'll set a 1:11.
Yeah, and then basically piss all over us and have piss running down our legs. I'm joking, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's one of them. Ivy,
shit's all over it.
Cheers for watching, buddy. Just really to kind of reference your message to me. I've not read it yet. However, Scott,
right, the new guy has just gone 9th, 16-1. The new guy.
Really?
He's just gone a second quicker.
Name is Halksy.
Yeah.
Bloody so
right,
he's really quick. No, I'm just saying it for myself because I couldn't kind of recognise the name.
Is he on a wheel?
My glasses. Oh my god, he's nearly in the bloody wall. Ooh. He might be, you know. Look at the corner, and you can almost, it's smooth.
Yeah, it does look smoother than normal.
What we do. Well, what I do anyway. You know, speak for yourself, like, you know what I mean? But I'm awful usually. Yeah, Ivy, about your message on there, mate, I'll probably say try send it on Xbox, just simply because I can go on the website to view it, but it's just really a case of getting the laptop open, etc, etc. So, like I said, if you ever want to come in for a trial, then definitely don't do that. Yeah, moving on. Right, so Halksy is in 9th place. We'll get back on board with Towley. I think he's back in the pits now. So let's get on to Mustafa Shag. 21.8, 24.4. So we actually had a much quicker first sector, Scott, but second sector was a little bit off pace, 7 tenths down. So I'm not sure if Shag's going to continue this on here. I'll have to wait and see.
Jack's coming back out now.
Oh, there goes Shag. Jack, fucking hell, put words in my mouth, man. What's happening? So there goes Shag, sorry, into the pits. And Towley's bank.
He's in his favourite car, though, isn't he?
Who's that? Where are we looking? Jack.
Shag.
Yeah,
He's in his favourite car.
For those of you in the audience who don't know, Shag doesn't like the Renault. He really fucking hates the Renault, but
I don't know why. I went in it earlier.
It's alright. I find it's okay.
It's amazing. It's better than the Red Bull.
Do you know what though? Wow. Did you take a morphine trip again, Scott? I think you may have been up there. Fun up there?
Wait, I've got to take some of that.
Fuck, you probably fucking need
just
to.
reminded me.
Probably fucking need to. I think a Renault's better than a fucking Red Bull. Don't start to drag you might have you might have another fucking shoey. Right, okay, we've got here. Towley's back out on the Super Softs. Very interesting strategy here to see if he can actually beat these guys when they're on the Ultras, but we'll kind of move on here. It is Ultra Soft weather here today, folks. I'm on Xbox, he's going round. He did a 21.8 the first time round, and he's done a 21.5. That was a very, very impressive first sector. In fact, that is level with Mr. Forrester, who is currently on pole, Scott. Half a tenth ahead of Ben now at the moment, so Forry. So, if I'm on Xbox too much can really hit the nail on the head here, he could be on course for a really, really good time.
Sorry if I squeal in the next 2 minutes, I've just got to find a vein.
Oh, just don't shoot up on my streams, please, man. This is PG, come on. PG stands for positive glad, not parental guidance.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, but it's morphine, so it's fine.
Yeah, please, yeah, it would be cringe. Like, fucking Jesus Christ. Yeah, Ivy, I'll see what I can do, mate. Drop me a message. At some point, I'll have a chat, see what you're on. So here comes... I'm on Xbox too much. coming across the line now. 11. He's going to hit a he's going to be in the 13s. He goes 4th position, so he's just
Where's all
overtaken
these
Iggy.
pace come from?
Working on setups, mate. It really has done the business for him.
Right.
Towley has actually gone further than he's actually gone this weekend to actually set a lap time, so he's done 18 seconds of a lap here so far. 21.0 is not the fastest because he set that, but is technically the fastest out of everybody else. So here comes Towley on these super soft tyres. He is, as we said, Scott has spoke about quite a lot within the league to him as well. You know, he is now the standard bearer. We see him week in, week out on Tuesday, don't we? Just absolutely ripping it. I mean, you know, I know we're obviously, guys, obviously if you don't really watch the stream, then you're living in a cave, you know, if you don't watch the championship and we're away now, or if not, welcome to the first ever stream. But, you know, myself and Scott, we are teammates in Tuesday, and we're not kind of the slowest two. You know, we're middle of the line to upper echelon of the group, you know what I mean? And he's lapping us effortlessly, you know what I mean? The guy is on fire. But it's up to us, I guess, to stop him as he comes across the line with super soft tyres. It's going to be a 112, Scott.
What's he doing?
12.5. Oh my fucking god.
Well,
oh, Jack.
I'm not showing up on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Jack's gone second.
I've got an urgent shit I need to take. That'll build up until then. Wow. Jack, good lap by Jack though. I've not really featured Jack too much, so we'll... Yeah.
I just like the fact that Towley is being able to overrun it on the Sunday.
It's, do you know what?
I can actually get in front of him on that.
No, he's. Do you know what? I like Towley in a way that, you know, considering some of the. I'm not going to name names because I'm not a bitchy son of a bitch, like, you know what I mean? But from some of the other top drivers we've had in this league, you know, who've been really quick.
Yeah.
He seems to have an air of just kind of, what's the word for it? Sort of, a chill lord, doesn't he? He's not big egoed, etc., etc. He doesn't take liberties and stuff like that. He knows he's quick, but he doesn't bask in his own glory. He just shows up and races because he enjoys the race and doesn't reverse over a line. Oh wait, did I just name names inadvertently there? I do apologise. Bite me.
I can't even remember his name.
I can, but it'll be spoken about on a long night.
Right, so Granville's on another lap.
Yep, we'll have a look at Granville now.
21.7, 23.7. He's coming into
looking
the
good,
last
that, mate.
part.
That's looking like a good time, that. It's going to be a definite improvement. 21.7, 23.7. No, it's not. And he's invalidated anyway. Right, moving on. So we've got Ben then. Ben, 21.5, 23.5. Yep. What's Swizzy up to, man?
21.5, 23.4.
Now that is an improvement. That's 3/10 up. So let's see where Swizz does come. Right, awesome there. Let's get moving now. We've got Swizzle coming into the final corner now, flying down towards the start-finish straight where we've seen almost every single F1 driver blow up at some point. 8th, he moves up 1 place, so he overtakes Shag. But still quite a way off Granville, who, can I just say, Granville is outshining himself here. By quite a way, from what I thought.
Don't crash into that wall. Reverse. Yep, that's how you do it.
What the? Oh my.
He overcooked it into the corner.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like he's been on the grass as well.
Let's have a look. Oh yeah, he's swimming with the grass snakes, mate. You know what I mean? Swimming with the centipedes. No, Hawksy, I'll tell you what, though, I'm impressed, mate, for a first go to only be a second off the pace from guys who are kind of established racers with us. You know what I mean? It's pretty good.
How many laps is he doing, though?
I think he has pitted in, though. At some point, I'm sure he actually, has he pitted? I don't even know. His lag is just about bearable. So, whoa.
Well, at the moment, how is it going to be
Granville's
in the actual
just
race?
Jumped Iggy.
Wow.
And he's 5th.
Well, Iggy is on the slower tyre.
Iggy is letting people out of the way to get past. I believe that's Halksey coming through on his 774th flying lap of the weekend. So we will probably his 5th, I think, or 4th.
He's done a 22.3 first sector.
That's his quickest by half a second.
I think he's messed that up slightly by not choosing the right line.
We'll watch the new guy. We will watch. We've got Iggy to watch as well, 24/7.
24/7.
Yeah, he's still a bit quicker. He'll be in the 15s.
He's just hit the wall, so
have to wait and see. Oh, that lag. Now, because he's at the back, it won't have as much of an effect. Am I right? Oh, he's pitted. Right. Okay. Is that right?
That
Or...
depends. It depends on if someone in front of him has a bad start.
Oh fuck yeah!
And he gets in front of him, and then if he lags into the first corner, he could take multiple cars out.
Myself and my Force India teammate in the commentary booth with me, Mr. Scott Hopkin, ESR Verstappen, by the way, will be on the new F1 27 game, of course. We're going to be on F1 2017 game. That was when it comes out. You will see various streams from ourselves along with the other ESR members.
Okay. Message from Swizzle.
Yep.
Jack blocked him going into the corner. Did you get it on stream?
Nope. No, and we were watching Hoxie, weren't we?
I'll see if he got recording. Yeah.
Let's stick on board for a bit. Jack has invalidated his time. We'll have a look at Swizz anyway. Where is Swizz? Jack's about... Jack's behind him on the track. What?
Yeah, I'm just finding out what's happening.
I'm gonna watch
he
that.
sent me a message on Facebook.
If we need to, we'll have a look at the end of the...
I'm watching Jack.
And myself. That's a bit of a volatile line there from Jack anyway.
21-3.
I'll tell you what, Scott, I hope the... can I just ask anybody who's watching the stream, is it okay? Because on my screen it looks like it's buffering. Admittedly, I am on an offline Football Manager game, so that will affect my laptop's performance. I just need to know if it's working. If I can get one of the guys in the comments just to let me know.
My connection should be good enough. Let's go on to Twitch.
Oh my god, Iggy.
Have a look.
Whoa! Towley's gone out on Ultra Softs.
Wow. Well, Towley's going to go a second quicker, isn't he? You just know it.
Oh, he's at the wall. And he's invalidated! Oh.
Is he not enjoying the super soft? He did that.
He's on
his
the
first 2 laps.
He did the super soft on there, and he was... Yeah, he invalidated him on the super... No! Yeah, it's Ultras, isn't it, Scott? You're right, mate, yeah. This is his 4th lap taking out on Ultras, and he's kind of invalidated every single one of them. Admittedly, he invalidated before this point, usually. We're going to stick on board with Towley, it's quite interesting, this. We've never really seen him on the rocks before. So we'll have a little look here. I'm guessing the... Oh, fucking hell. I'm buffering here at the moment now.
Right.
It's working. Yeah, it's my laptop, mate. I'll tell you what I'll do. Right, anybody who... Oh, cheers, Ivy, mate, as well. Thanks for letting me know. I'm not going to be responding to comments now, so any, obviously, new people, just keep in the thing. I'm obviously going to have to shut laptop down. I don't want to kind of...
I'll keep mine on.
Yeah, man.
Because when I stream, I keep my laptop on anyway.
I always do, man.
Keep an eye on.
Fucking Football Managers in the background. Towley 21-0. He's currently 2 temps up on his own time at the moment. Do you know what? He's not excelling as much as I thought he would here, Scott. He's going to hit a 12-1.
Well,
so not bad, very good lap, but it's reachable for the guys.
That lap time he's just done there, there was no point in him doing it.
No. Iggy's pitted
the
back
minimal
in.
amount
Jack
he's
gone
gone
faster. To get him. You're right, mate. It's to do with the tyre life and tyre degradation as well, isn't it? And Jack has gone second with a 12.6.
Jack's second. Wow.
And Ben's gone third. Bro, second, third, and fourth currently have a 12.6. Holy fucking moly! Granville and Xbox have almost got the same time. Shag's overtaken Swizz, by the way, and we'll have a look at the new guy, Hoxie, who's gone out on super soft tyres. Yeah.
Well, he's probably used both sets.
Yeah, I was about to say. Hey, you never know, man. If he improves,
he probably wants some more practice.
If he improves, though,
I can't see him improving, especially with that grass line he's just taken.
I'll tell you what, though. Do you know what? He's learning quick. How I know, because I remember I've spoke to him once, I think, and he said I think the last game he played was 14. I'm sure it was. Jack's out of fuel, so pole position is decided now, as is Ben. Shag comes into the pits. Swizz goes round. He's back in the manor, by the way. That's interesting. That brings back memories for me. Much love, Swizzle. So he comes across the line, and that is 9th for Swizz. So we pretty much have Hoxie to come round now, and then Scott, I'll let you have a little rundown, mate, of the starting grid. I'll be Hoxie.
Yeah, it's that corner every lap.
Yeah,
he keeps outbraking himself. I don't think his setup is what it should be.
Oh man, this lag is almost kick-outable.
Well, Echelon was doing the exact same, and we sent him a message.
What do you reckon, mate?
Let him do the start.
Do the start and then send it over.
See how he is.
Yeah, right. Scott, give me 1 minute, mate. I'll be as quick as I can, man. Forgive me. Didn't have a drink for the start.
That's alright.
Cheers, buddy.
Righty, holy. Right, so he needs to retire because there's nobody else on track. Right, cool. Let's hope someone's in the party with him so he knows to retire. Typical into a Mercedes on pole. Well then, that's good. It's good. '64 Zoo Lane. 3 viewers. Oh. Almost orgasmic, I guess. Right. Just waiting for the new guy to retire. Ferrari's gone back on track. Okay. Normal. So we got Towley in first, with Jack in second, Mom third, Iggy fourth, Forrester fifth, Granville sixth, Xbox is in seventh, Mustafa Shag is in eighth.
I'm pausing back.
Swizz in ninth, the new guy in 10th, and then Jolien Palmer is in 12th.
Well, I mean...
I don't want to say his name and get it wrong, so...
I'll do it for you. Go on, Alexei. Fair play. But what I will simply say is Jolien Palmer has been officially kicked out of F1 now. He's now trying to be a part of ESR. He's probably going to fail. So, yeah. That's the Palmer F1
well,
as has been mentioned.
I have seen like video things that he is better at the game than what he is in real life.
Well, he fucking has to, mate.
There is video evidence on that.
Oh, Scott. Oh my God! And well, there's no dry up. There's no dry
the
up.
whole way through.
Oh yes! Right then, now.
Which means if Towley can do it, I don't think Towley's going to stop.
I think he might have to, you know. On mine, mate, it's saying apparently it's time to pit halfway through, but then you don't have to pit really until lap 17. No, 17.
Lap 19.
If I go on here, I can edit it.
1920.
Officially, you can, without the tyres exploding, go to lap 27 if you really, really want to push it. But what I would personally do, you know, try and do it the whole way through. Obviously, when you get to about halfway through, then have a look into... Oh, we're going! What the fuck?
Oh, they're going already.
I wonder
if that's one of the new guys.
There's going to be people not moving.
I wonder if it's a new guy.
He's jumped the start. Everyone's jumping the start. This is a shambles here. It's an absolute shambles so far. We're going to retire anyway. Lag affected lobby, this Scotty boy, unfortunately.
Yep. Well, it would be,
off.
Wouldn't it?
Of course.
Yep, I'm onto the front. Xbox is in first.
Yeah, I think he's jumped the start here, bro. I think, yeah, there's a lag start. Okay, we'll get around that. There's a heart all over the place, and Granville's just had a huge explosion. Oh, Shag's been hit. This is a shambles. This is a shambles.
Well, at least Granville's still going.
Shag, let's have a look at
There's going to be one of these things, isn't it?
It is. I think we're going to... Right, we're going to have to look at Halksey here. Shaggy straight lined it. I know he's pissed off it. Yep. That makes sense. Granville's gone off as well. What the hell? This is a mess, to be fair, isn't it, mate?
They were stuck in. I think they were stuck in traffic.
Yeah, they were stuck on the lights,
wasn't
wasn't it?
been able to get on.
Oh, right.
No, Mellish.
Right, we'll bring him in next week. This has been a shambles
Wasn't
of a
be able
race.
to get on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll try
I'm
and do
gonna
the
keep
best
on
we
the
can.
front, see how many people
I'm on board with Jack.
go into the pits.
Yeah, this is... Oh dear. Shag has retired, I believe. Can't blame him, unfortunately.
Yeah,
He's
he
involved
has.
in a lag collision. We'll try and be on board with Halksey as much as we can. We may have to drop in the message, unfortunately.
Right,
Noah's gone in, I
so
think.
Xbox is the only one to go in. There was one other person behind
Halksey.
him. Went
Halksey.
in.
Halksey's gone in. He drive through. Good battle here between Jack and Ben, I believe. Jack and Forrester, sorry. Forrester's driving the Red Bull today at the moment here. Scotty. So we'll get on board with Amon Xbox and Halksey.
Right. So Towley takes his lead.
Granville's got no wing as well, and he's got a puncture left rear. Oh, dear me. Towley's taken as a customary lead. And by the way, Ben has had an absolute monstrous start, by the way. Ben was, I believe, 4th position on the grid. Has come through the mayhem and melee to get ourselves into the scrap here. So, you know, we're salvaging this race as best we can here.
Battle for 4, Forrester, Jack and Swizz.
That's what I'm on, buddy. We're going to stick on this for the moment then. So, I will simply say for the viewers, forgive the kind of laggy start there. We did question whether it would be, and obviously with Echelon leaving the lobby, it has kind of fucked it must be said. So, you know,
I suppose with it being a Thursday night, there's no
repercussion really, but obviously
we don't ask people to stay, do we? As much
as best we can, you know what I mean. I'm not sure if Shag wants in or not. I'll have to get my iPad and have a little look.
I'll just send him an invite. He can just come in.
See if he wants to come in. It's absolutely fine. I've had an absolute abundance of messages. No, it's just everyone asking, is there a race? Like, everybody asking. I've got about 10 messages. We'll move on here because we've got a good battle here for 4th position with Forrester and Jack at the moment. This is the main battle on track at present. And Granville has just absolutely gravelled it in the background, I've noticed that. That's not a very good thing. We'll move on here. I'll tell you what, Scott, this is unbelievably professional by the pair of us actually going through the mire.
Right.
Oh, good battle with Jack with a move on Forrester.
Yeah, but Forrester's... You know, can Forrester come back?
And interestingly enough, Swizz is behind him. We know Jack and Swizz have had a bit of a history, Scott, haven't we, over the last week or two, so this is going to be interesting to see.
Oh, yes. Unfortunately, Swizz wasn't able to get the incident that he sent me a message.
Okay.
So,
obviously,
that one just goes down as nothing.
Yep. Obviously, there's no punishment handed out unless someone just does this fucking retarded move, and then we'll have severe words with them. But we've got good drivers in this league, so we're not going to have that. 2nd and 3rd. Now, here's an interesting fact. Well, I'm just going to go back onto the Jack and Forrester battle a minute because this seems like the big one at the moment. Towley's not escaped, Scott. Compared to what he usually does.
No, Ben's catching him.
That's what I mean.
Catching.
And Iggy's there as well.
He's
so,
caught him
Forrester's
half a second in the past lap.
Forrester with a corner cut to gain the position there. That's like police camera action, mate. You've just been caught. Jack stuck him at the inside. He's corner cut trying to go back. Come on, guys. This is a Thursday race. Come on, lads.
Right.
Behave.
Wow. That is strange. Shag got a jump start. Xbox got a jump start.
All of them got jump starts. It was lagged out.
What we got?
Load of collisions, a load of penalties, I'm guessing.
There's 2 people with penalties and that's it.
Wow, really? Impressive driving by the guys there.
Yeah.
We're gonna...
Xbox has got 3 seconds and Swizz has got 3 seconds.
Good for them, I'd say. They're doing really well. Now, this is an interesting one. I'm actually going to ride on board with Ben for a bit, Scott. Obviously, if there's anything else, you know what to do, my man.
I'll keep an eye
yes, sir.
on everything else.
And because Ben has taken a narrow line, but obviously being... I believe Ben is on the wheel tonight. So, I tell you what, since Ben's been on that wheel, mate, he's showing people exactly why he won the Saturday Championship last year.
Yeah, but he must be doing more than just his NASCAR now, because all he does is turn left on that, isn't it? So,
Oh, Iggy! Oh my goodness me, Iggy and Ben. Lucky I jumped on these two. These two, we know about these two
Swizz
battles.
is dropping off the back dramatically. What's the new guy doing?
Yeah, where's Halksey? Well,
He's on
I'll
his
let
own.
Scott have a look. So he's by himself.
He's in 8th. He's on his own. He's not lagging.
Ironically,
There's no lag on him
after
at all
everything
now.
that happened earlier in the race as well. Oh boy.
So the lag on him could have been Echelon quitting.
I believe he was lagging a little bit anyway at the end of quali. We did say that, didn't we? But then, for when we watched him earlier in the session, he didn't lag, which is a very, very.
No.
He didn't lag in quali until we messaged Echelon. But then, if we'd have carried it on, it would have been worse.
No,
Do I want to know?
no, just don't.
Oh dear.
He's been lapped already.
Ouch. And I'll tell you one thing, mate. I'm really impressed with the battle between Ben and Iggy, and it's the first ever time the shot in front of the front wheel has showed me a battle. I've never thought I'd ever say that before. Like the fucking worst camera in the game. But we'll move on from this now. We have here Ben in second. Fucking hiccups again. Ben and Iggy still battling for second here. Red Bull and Toro. These two had a good few battles in season 1 and Tuesday when they were both racing together. When Ben was in that league, Ben rode the curb quite nicely there.
There is one
Iggy.
thing with Iggy, and no matter what track it is, if it's raining, he'll always do better than in the dry.
Great driver awareness between the two of them here. Oh, bit of contact.
Ooh,
Bit of contact.
Ooh.
Iggy's going to get a better line then. Ben will go for it. I think he's got
What
him.
we got?
Good move.
Jack
Aerial
and Forrest are battling away still.
They're still back, and we'll go back onto that now. Scott, cheers for that, mate. Let's go back onto Jack. Swizzle just having his race.
Drops off dramatically.
I think Swizz is just having his race at the moment, isn't he? Just kind of focusing more on getting to the end. Obviously, this is going to be Swizz, one of the only 5 guys who are in both leagues. Obviously, I'm still in a bit of limbo for Saturday myself personally about whether I will be able to do it, but obviously that will be confirmed tomorrow. If not, you'll hear my beautiful sexual voice on live stream for 3 hours.
And I will be back tomorrow as well.
Oh my fucking god.
Saturday, not tomorrow.
Shag shared something with me, mate.
Oh,
so yep, Shag shared something. I thought that'd happen. So we'll have a look at that after the race. I'm assuming it's something to do with the lag start. I'm guessing because it was a. Well, we've already admitted, Scott, haven't we? It was a fucking shocking start, in fairness. But
Right, sent it to me as well.
we'll have a look at that after the race. So we've got Ben and Iggy. Cute Kitty Amy is online. Who the fuck is that? Go away. Alright.
Cute Kitty Amy. Right, well then.
Hello. Oh fucking dear. Moving on. Ever so slightly.
Well, send us some messages. You might be well in.
Yeah, Shag's. Yeah, Shag's clip sums it up. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'm in the same mould. We'll move on from that. I'll put a message on here for him while we're watching. Ben still chasing down Iggy in second.
Wow. So Jack's got away from Forrester then.
I think Jack's trying to get on the back of these two now, isn't he? I think.
Yeah. Everywhere is spaced out and there, except for that second and third battle.
I've asked Shaggy now on Xbox app whether he wants to come in. So oh,
You sent me a message.
Yeah, it was on that group thing. You know what I mean? It was just on the group thing. I couldn't be asked to go into
Oh,
individual
right,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm sending you messages while we're talking. You know what I mean? It's like fucking awesome. I'm sending him love messages, folks. You know what I mean? Trying to give him neck kisses while we're fucking sitting 200 miles apart because I'm that fucking way inclined. But moving on to the kind of more serious stuff, Iggy is all over the back. Don't do that again. Iggy is now has Ben back all over the fuck's sake. Iggy and Ben all over the back of each other now. Ben has caught back up to Iggy here, and Jack, you can see in the background, is beginning to sort of make a sort of movement onto the back of these two.
Wow. He will catch them while they're squabbling.
Can I just say as well, mate, Towley's not even a corner ahead of these two. I'm impressed with, you know, who's this? What's that?
Forrester retired.
Oh,
Forrester's crashed.
Where's he crashed? Oh, wait there. Watch Halksey. We'll still move Halksey just so we can work out where Forrester actually binned it.
Well, I've gone on board with Xbox to see.
I think he's already come through, hasn't he? Halksey's still 8th. So, oh, Halksey into the wall. Jumping chicane wall. Not having a fun time with it at all, is he, at the moment, Halksey? But still going round, of course.
No.
Back on board with Ben. So we have a huge, huge chance here.
Ooh. So Xbox is catching Swizz.
Ben's making a move. Ben's making a move into champion chicane up the inside and makes it work. But he's rolled the curb.
He's going to lose it again.
He has. It looks like a Jack in the
Bad
background.
drive.
There. Unlucky there for Ben. Great move though, must be said. Oh, and he's kept it. He's kept it.
Wow.
That is ballsy. Did you see what he did? He was losing the position. Not illegal this, by the way. It's perfectly legal to do. Do you know when the corner jinx?
Xbox.
Oh God, what's happened?
Yeah, that's right. He hit the wall of champions.
Gramble on the background, a lap down. Mate, when you go down the start finish straight, you got the jink, haven't you? Ben used the jink to his advantage and rode over the jink. It's not exceeding track limits. Your car's all the way on the track. He rode the jink, mate, and kept it in front of Iggy. Amazing driving by Ben. Unbelievable track awareness, it must be said. Nosh, nosh.
Yeah.
Love you, Grim. I don't know if you watch it or not, but I thought I'd throw that out there. So here we go then. We have here battle for second position still. Not even quarter distance yet, by the way, and we're still going good at the moment. Obviously, we've had 2 retirements so far. Lag has affected this race dramatically, it must be said. But we
I think Towley's just taking it easy.
He doesn't need to push, does he? I don't think he's got a semi-big gap. And these two are battling as well, so the tyres will begin to cut up a little bit here.
If he
forward.
goes for the no stop, he needs to look after those tyres.
He has to. Even as it is Towley, he will still have to look after them.
And not that wall.
Yeah, you don't really want to hit that. That's one thing you don't really have to do in your life to kind of earn a gold medal. Iggy's going for it on the first corner again. Oh, Ben, bit of a jink there. If you're watching Ben and Iggy, you can see Ben each time. He's learnt the jink. He's learnt to manage it in the rain. It's an incredible skill to learn as well. I've never managed it. I always just crash into the wall on the right side and blow up, or completely miss the next corner. But if you've got it, as we say, flaunted, it's one of these things, mate. I think Saturday's race especially will have quite a few penalties in it, you know, depending on the longevity of the race as well.
Wow, Jack is almost on the back of him now.
He's on the back of him now. Jack is absolutely flying. Obviously, no more Forrester to be behind him now. Swizz having a good little race as well. I'm on Xbox is 21 seconds behind the leader, so we'll get back on board with Iggy. Go on to an on-board shot with Iggy actually, as you see Jack just behind him there, probably just under a second away now, which means this is going to become a 3-car battle very shortly. Iggy, do you know
I
what?
am very surprised.
I want Iggy to make a move into that chicane. But Ben's ran wide there, and he's at the wall. Ben's at the wall. This is going to be an incredible chance for Iggy, but he went narrow into the corner. So what will happen here? We will find out. Switch over to broadcast cam. Flying now down the... I've said this on Sunday. The back straight, even though it's on the same side. Here comes Iggy. He doesn't make a move into the chicane again, which is giving Jack...
No, he's being sensible.
He is, and the sensibility...
But he got a better drive out of that corner.
He did, but he's not made... And someone else got a much better drive than all of them. Jack is on the back of them.
Yep, Jack's going to make a move.
Awesome battling so far here on Canada. Great preparation, of course. The only sad thing is these guys aren't going to be on the same sort of race, are they really? Only Ben and Jack will, and then obviously Iggy will be with us. So, and Towley, of course.
Yep.
But Towley not, of course, getting involved. So here we go then.
Right. Anything else anywhere else?
Let's tell you, mate, they seem... I know Swizz and Lee are pretty close. I'm an Xbox. Oh, Jack really hit the wall there on the inside. Iggy's making a move here. David
He's a second and a half behind Swizz now.
Bit of contact. And Ben's got back. Oh my god, they're fucking 3 wide. Oh, Ben's got the best of Iggy. And Jack's had to back off. Iggy on the outside of the corner. That's going to hinder him because Ben does go wide anyway. He's found good drive, Iggy. If he keeps it alongside, he has a major chance.
Especially with the inters, you don't want to be driving on that dry part of track the whole time.
Iggy and Jack, goodness me! Nothing more. Ben, I like that.
That was a
nice move.
Yeah.
gutsy to pull that off.
I was expecting it to crash.
Ooh.
Right, Jack's coming through on Iggy.
Jack's getting Iggy now. Or is he?
No, he's pulled out.
He's not pulled out, he's going for it.
Yeah, he's down the
He's at
inside.
the inside. Gotta give him room. Shout Jack. Gotta give him room. Jack with a better line going out the corner. Has he done him? He's done him.
Yep. Wow. Okay.
I didn't expect that to be done. Oh,
Right, check on Swizz.
Just want over a little bit. I'll keep on this battle for the moment just to give him a bit more. Give him a bit of action here up front. Iggy, the big loser there, of course, could have been coming out of this second place. He's come out of the fourth now.
I think this is going to be a battle either end of this lap or next lap, because Xbox has closed 2 seconds in a lap on Swizz.
Interesting fact, guys, my baby has a ladybird that lights up the room, and at the age of 6 months, on Sunday, she has mastered how to turn him on and off in the dark. And is currently, at the moment, according to this, is fascinated by why there's blue lights on the ceiling. Moving on. We will move on. We'll talk about that at a later date, guys. Hashtag IRL. Jack on Ben. Ben is not giving him any room. Oh my god.
Oh,
no, no. Ben and Jack.
Have you just got yourself
Ben
damaged?
and Jack.
What's
Ben and
happened?
Jack. Ben and Jack, big crash.
Where's Ben?
In the pits.
Oh, fuck.
Ben came across on Jack, and Jack came across on
Right.
Ben. It was just a meeting of the minds
So
in
it's
the middle.
I think
it was
six of one,
almost
half a
more
dozen of the other
Jack's,
then.
because he came across back. Ben didn't give Jack much room, but then Jack, at the same time, didn't give Ben much room. It was... ugh. All I know is that will be a recording.
Yeah.
We'll see that in a few minutes. Right, so that kind of ruins that battle a little bit for the moment then.
Right, so we've got
really.
Swizz and Xbox 4th and 5th.
They seem like the next battle, don't they? We've got Iggy and
Yeah.
Jack as well. Iggy and Jack are still sort of going at it, but I think Xbox is slightly quicker than Swizz at the moment. Swizz appears to be nursing a little bit of front wing damage as well there, by the looks of things. The master of controlling an orange front wing is our Swizzle.
Towley's just eking his gap out now into
I tell you what, it was
squabble behind.
It was because of the squabble. I think they were keeping tabs in. They were within about a second and a half, 2 seconds, which is where you need to be with Towley, just to kind of keep him alert, so to speak, isn't it, Scott? But then, of course, by doing so, what they've now done is they've given Towley about a 6-7 second advantage up front, which I believe, 7.4 seconds it is. So, you know, it's giving him just free rein to run his race as he pleases. When Towley gets away, he is away. That's kind of the ruling of thumb, isn't it, really? If he does, he's gone. If not, then, as Rara proved, he is, as we proved in the Monaco and Baku race, didn't we? He is
Oh,
infallible.
Xbox Swizz!
Xbox goes for Swizz!
Oh,
Xbox.
he should have pulled out of that.
Yeah,
he should have pulled out.
Swizz is what
Definitely.
it was. Swizz is right of way, of course, Ben. Profits there, by the way. Good driving by Xbox, by the way, this Scott, not to get going again, because he would have taken Granville and Ben out in the background, so good driving in that respect. It was similar to the Venom's. I think, who was it? There was another incident on Sunday, wasn't there? I can't remember exactly who was in there. No further action, of course, for the majority of them. We will be having words with a couple. But it's exactly the same situation. Swizz had every right to take that corner, and he did give him room as well. So, you know, in fairness. Oh my god, nearly give himself a... Oh, Granville, where the fucking hell are you off? Just see him sliding around, sliding. We'll go on to Iggy again. He is dropping back a bit now from Jack. So now it's Jack versus Towley, a battle that we've not seen before, if I can just point that out. So that's very interesting.
Well, I have noticed he doesn't seem as quick in the wetter conditions.
No, he doesn't, does he?
Towley.
Right, so the gap, we're going to go on board with Jack now, as he is the chaser. We'll be able to. We will probably go on board with Towley, but of course we've got to look at what the gap is, and we'll be able to with him. So we'll go on board with Jack now. Oh my god, he's hauling him in.
Right,
2 tenths. Second this lap.
Wow, and they say a steering wheel is better than a controller.
I know Jack.
My arse.
Obviously, he's had a bit of a controversial move with Ben at the moment. Ben would, of course, still be up there, but you'll see it on stream, guys. Obviously, you'll be able to make your own judgments on there. Everyone in the comments on YouTube, and obviously Twitch as well. Obviously, I'm not on it. Give your opinions. You know, let us know what you think.
Swizz and Ben will be battling rather soon.
That'll be next, isn't it? We've got more with Swizzle. Oh my god, you say rather soon? Granville has got past Swizz.
Swizz can't catch. Yeah, Swizz can't catch up with Granville.
He's
struggling.
He was behind him a minute ago.
I'm not sure. I've just gone back on with them.
I've just had myself when you mentioned it, and Swizz is struggling. This is wing damage, as you can tell by the kind of lines that Swizz is taking. Unless
Yeah,
he's
but
gone
I'm
balls deep
looking at
dry.
his wing, and it's there.
Let's have a look here. I'll
He
look
went
really
for a
quickly.
wet setup in qualifying because he looked at the race. So he's done it wet setup.
Yeah, I was about to say he's done that. No, the wing looks alright, unless he's taken... No, yeah, the wing's fine. The end plates are both there. Unless it's showing us something that we're not expecting. But Ben and Swizz are going to be battling right about now. Funk Soul Brother, hashtag. I did not just fucking say that. Bite me.
That wider line does look a lot better.
It does, doesn't it? It's, but do you know what, at the same time though, you saw Iggy try it on Ben, didn't you? And that was his chance for a move. But Ben was doing it over and over again.
There we go.
And here
Ben's
comes Ben.
gone straight
Swizz lets him
past.
through. I think Swizz has
Swizz
let him
has
go.
got no power. He's got no power. He's got a wet setup on. Everyone around him will have the dry setup on.
Aye. I'll tell you what though, it will benefit him later on into the stint.
Oh,
What's happened?
Granville on Ben. Granville has blocked Ben. Well, I wouldn't exactly say blocked.
Ben's pulled off.
Swizz was alongside Ben.
I've seen it.
And Granville pulled over to that side to let him through.
Oh no.
And it's blocked him. Blocked Ben.
You can't blame Ben.
And he's lost.
Yeah,
he's lost the position
Ben has
to
retired on track, but that's...
Xbox as well.
Oh dear.
It's the type of thing you can't exactly
Oh, Granville.
call
Get
Granville
it in the
at
neck,
fault.
No, he moved out of the way of the
He
driver.
pulled over.
I'd be honest with you, man. It was almost an awareness. At the same time, I think that's Ben leaving
Well,
as well,
yeah.
isn't it?
No, that's Granville retiring as well.
Granville knows he's done wrong.
They're
Doesn't
both retired.
he? He knows he's done something wrong. Bless him.
5
Ah,
seconds. Jack is behind Towley now.
We've got one thing to concentrate on.
And Iggy is staying in, well, not exactly staying in touch, but he is closer to Jack now than what he was a couple of laps ago.
You've got a feel for him, man, haven't you? You do, Granville, man. It's almost not his fault in that respect. He's done the move.
We've got the new guy pulling over for Xbox.
Halksey has
He's done that nicely.
Obviously, with the lag, it's going to probably ruffle a few feathers up, isn't it? You know what I mean? But he's not lagging at the moment. It seems to have ironed itself out. We can only blame Echelon's connection from earlier in the race.
Yeah.
Just got my Twitch on the iPad, mate. That way I'll be able to kind of keep check with a see-through thing as well. Just because obviously I was asking people their opinion, and obviously I can't see what the answers are. The battle of the race now. Scott is Towley versus Jack, and Jack is down to 4.0.
Yeah, it's going to come down to pit stops and who's making them.
Yeah, exactly. Not who makes them when, who makes them full stop.
He's gaining at a second a lap.
Oh.
At this point, last lap.
They're both pitting.
Wait,
they're both pitting.
They're in the pits. Wow, I wasn't expecting them to pit.
They're all pitting. Look at this. Iggy's in. Wow.
Right,
really?
Iggy's got to, hasn't he? He's got to cover himself from them.
He's got it now. Saying that Swizz is only half a minute behind. I mean, Towley had lapped half the field by this stage last race.
Oh yeah, but last race, this time, fucking, it was dry, weren't it?
Yeah, exactly. So it's one of them where, how has Jack done it in the pits?
2.4 seconds behind. He's gained time on the pits.
Wow!
What has Towley done?
Why is he... Has he just gone on lean? Has his mechanics just gone out for a fag like I did at the end of quali?
He is definitely a hell of a lot closer. Did
Swizz hasn't
Towley take it? Towley must have gone into the pits slower.
Yeah, really slow.
Just to make sure. And then Jack must be knowing where the line is, knowing the perfect speed to go
Scott,
there.
Check the race director
to gain the time.
Has Towley got a drive through? Why is it telling him to pit? Oh no, it's telling everyone to pit. I had to ask.
The lap wheel.
18. It will be on 17.
Yeah. No, we're good.
No drive through. Just a fucking glitch again, isn't it? But however, we now have Jack and Towley with the first battle. And can I just say, Iggy has kind of caught these two up a little bit as well. He's still just about within shot in the background there.
Well, he is closer on the pit stop as well to the leader, because he was 10 seconds behind before pitting.
Good effort on commentary as well, mate. I know you were really nervous before the start of this, weren't you? But, you know, I've got a welcoming personality. Where's Jack going? Oh, Jack doesn't need to blow. Doesn't need to blow that. He's got himself back within a striking distance. Corey, welcome to the stream, mate, as well. I've just noticed you there. But we've got controversy in the trial. Luckily, of course, he is part of the league already, Granville. Right. That probably would have been a semi-fail, obviously, just simply because of the awareness. We have to look at all aspects, don't we? I sound like a fucking robot judge. But moving on. So let's.
Well, to be fair, in the position he was in, I probably would have done the same thing.
Yeah, he moved
because it was two cars going side by side down that straight. There's not much room for three cars. The only thing he could have done was paused it and then hope that the AI didn't put him in the wall.
Yeah.
Like it always does.
Yeah, cheers Corey. Cheers for showing up again, mate. Thank you for watching. But we are now back live with the action with me here.
1.7 seconds.
1.7. Back from 2 after Jack made the mistake in sector 1. I think this is the only thing going on track at the moment. We'll have a look at I'm on Xbox, who is nowhere near Swizzle at the moment, I don't think.
No, that is the only battle. Everyone else is spaced out.
We will have a battle whenever Swizz does pit. But he's not pitted against Swizz.
Is Swizz going to pit?
Laps. Will he pit? Exactly.
Is Swizz going to pit? That's the only thing. Where are his tyres? Let's have a look.
Feels. Oh, Jack's gone off! Jack's gone off!
Oh no.
No damage. He's lucky. Goodness me. First sector.
Swizz's tyres don't even look bad.
Oh, so Jack is pushing too hard here. Towley runs a bit wide. Towley's gone off! Towley's gone off! Towley missed out.
Towley's going to lose his lead.
He is. Jack's on the back of him. Timestamp this motherfucker. Jack is all over the back of Towley.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Jack, Towley really did go wrong, didn't he?
Just left the track. And, oh my god.
He's lost the lead.
Jack has done Towley.
And it's all without
and they're on the same strategy. Now, there is one pressing matter, Scott, that we have to think about. Now, we mentioned about the tyre deck, didn't we, at the start of the race?
Oh, yep.
Bearing in mind, they pitted on lap 17, which means, technically, they'd be pitting again on lap 34, wouldn't they? Now, or they'd be finishing. However, it's a 35 lap race, so what's going to happen on the 18th lap? All I'm saying, on the 21st lap of this race, Jack has nearly put a second on Towley already.
It looked... well, I don't know. I know the rain isn't slowing down much, but it does look like it's slowing down.
It does, ever so slightly. That was almost a Murray Walker comment, that wasn't it? Maybe a bit wet here. It's raining slightly. But maybe it's raining, so the track is fairly wet.
It's not wet. It's a dry wet.
Halksy's gone off here. Oh, just flicking through the girl. Oh my goodness me, Halksy's absolute. I think Halksy's trying to see how much fishtailing he can do in one go here. But we'll obviously talk about the trial afterwards. I think obviously the two stewards do decide that, and obviously Shag and Ben as well. They're the guys who get involved in it, but
well, to be fair, he's had a good race. The new guy.
He's driven a clean race. He's let people go. So, you know, in fairness, that is what he has to do. But obviously, we have to look at it.
The only thing he needs to do is sort his connection out.
Yep. It'll probably be a retrial again next week.
Which is it's the same for well, most drivers have a retrial anyway, don't they?
Pretty much, yeah. We'll turn around and say God doesn't like you or something like that. You know what I mean? And so you have to have a retrial, because you know, most times. Well, at least that's what I got told when I had a trial, but we'll move on, lads. In fact, Scott, do you reckon, here's a good point, obviously, we were the ESR originals, obviously, along with Shag Ben. Do you reckon we passed the trial?
I don't think we would even
I wouldn't.
pass the trial.
I wouldn't pass the trial, I'm telling you that now.
Jesus.
Talk a big game.
It's like... Oh, there's comments, right.
Wild's back, mate. Covered them all.
Alright.
As I top up on Lemonade. Lap 22 of 22. Got an interesting finish here, mate. Iggy is just having his own race here. Kind of dealing with things in his own way. Swizz in 4th. Swizz is pitted.
Oh, what was he? Oh, he's pulled off the track for Xbox again. Oh, a little bit of lag now. From the Ferrari.
Bad? Is it bad?
Well,
right.
He's not bouncing forwards and backwards, he's drifting slightly, but there's no one around him. Every time someone comes near him, he drives directly off the track, lets them through, comes back on and lags. But he has got more lag now than what he did at the start of the race.
Yeah.
But he's not getting in anyone's way.
We just need to see if it affects anybody else, don't we? That's when we've got to make the call. Obviously Echelon was in quali and he was dotting around like a fucking spot the ball coupon. So we had to we had to pull that off. We were just all over the place.
Well, the gap isn't looking too big. It's 1.2 seconds to Towley.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's keeping the gap, isn't he? And Jack, now one thing we know about Jack is that he is prone to making a mistake. That's what's happened.
Shag's left. Migrating host.
Yes. Well, as we say, we're not really too stingent on doing this. And I believe that's Ben.
Forrester left.
Forrester, yep. That's 2. We make group decision. Right, no, but like I said, mate, it's fair enough on a Thursday. We don't hold it too much in this crowd. Obviously, we get the main drivers to stay in, obviously because it's their trial. Jack's gone onto the grass.
What we got? The gap's 1.3 now. Jack is pulling away.
Ever so slightly. I wouldn't almost expect
to
him
a certain amount.
No kind of disrespect to Jack's ability, because we know how good he can be as well. Obviously, he lapped everyone in Monaco on his race, pretty much. Everyone being
Birthday Boy is slowly catching them as well.
Everybody in the comments wish Convexity Iguana, or Iggy as we call him, a happy birthday. He is 17 with looks,
Swizz gonna pit yet?
And 37 in voice. So happy 17th and 38th birthday there, Iggy, at the same time. Fair play, mate. Good effort.
Swizz still hasn't pitted.
Has he not pitted?
Nope. And we have
Xbox is
5 drivers left.
Oh, we got 6. What about Alxie? Alxie's still going.
6. Yeah, 6.
Jack and Towley. Towley's caught back up to Jack again. The first time we're going to see a battle between Towley since Pro Tricks, if you remember the epic Russia trial that we had. One of the best that we've ever had. In fairness, when Towley and Tricks were having a tongue for 12 laps, it was fucking stupid. Will we see that again here? At the moment, my title on my stream is Lag City Bitch. I need someone else to give us a new name.
We might have seen it better if it was a dry race between these two.
I don't know. It would all be down to Jack's tyre. I know he can pull off a one-stop round here, but would Towley then, being as it is in the dry, he seems like almost a dry master, doesn't he, when he goes round? But I'm intrigued because there's a lot of people who aren't here tonight who are good in the rain, and who are probably watching this and thinking, "Oh, Jack's lost it here."
I was looking at Towley. Towley lost his back end slightly.
I think Jack did as well. Going into the wall there. They're both pushing absolutely exceptionally hard at the moment as we enter, I believe, Scott, that's lap 24, isn't it? Or 25, am I correct?
25.
25, that's one. I've sit a bit further back. My glasses are a bit dirty, forgive me. So lap 25 of 35, just over 10.5 laps to go. Jack leads Towley. Halksey is still going in this race, of course.
Well, I said Iggy was catching, he's lost half a second this lap already.
Just to point out how Xbox is so close to Swizz, where one's pitted and the other hasn't.
6 seconds.
Apparently,
Xbox
Swizz has
been
pitted.
in the pits.
Apparently.
Really?
Yep. Apparently Halksey's made. Oh, Halksey's made 3 stops. That's my last traverse into the.
Well, the first stop was the drive-through penalty, weren't it? because that counts as a stop.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it does. And so he's made 2 pit stops.
So Swizzle isn't a legitimate fourth here. He's going to be very happy with this. Obviously, he's had a bit of an incident with Jack, I believe, earlier in the qualifying or the race, didn't he? I think you got a mention of. But obviously, we haven't got a clip of it, unfortunately.
Unless Jack took a recording of his side of it.
Oh, what's happened?
Granville's gone.
Yeah,
he's left.
Fair enough.
Another one bites the dust.
I know, man. Bloody hell. Christ, lucky we're here, man. We've still got just over half the lobby. Moving on.
We should have gone out and set laps.
I'm thinking about doing something like that, you know, in 2017, if we do full quali, just go out and do like a tour lap for the people.
Yeah.
Might be. I don't want to kind of break the game, though. You know what I mean? Because imagine if I end up getting in a Q3 just by doing tour laps. That'd be very interesting, wouldn't it? Oh, Jack's ran wide there into the wall. Ever so slight tap, but that gives Towley another run on him.
Towley was slow out the corner.
He was. Every time Jack makes a mistake, Towley seems to as well. I'm not sure if Towley's almost playing possum here with him, Scott, but he probably needs to get his backside in a gear, in fairness, if he's going to make a move, because Jack usually excels at the end of races, so he's got to make a move.
Is he waiting for Jack to make that much of a mistake?
I was going to say, almost that mistake, isn't it, almost, to make the mistake. One mistake is all it takes, Ron.
Well, I depending on what track it is, if I'm good at the track, I will try and push the car ahead into a mistake.
I know.
But I hate Canada.
We'll leave that. We'll leave that topic, Scott. Ladies and gentlemen, if you
Everyone
saw
loves
Shaggy,
racing
Twitch.tv. Oh, we've got to move though. We're not going to plug Shaggy quite yet. Here we go. Jack and Towley, and he just holds me.
He's backed out of it.
We'll move back onto the pause story time. Right, Melbourne, Season 2. I was in 9th, Scott was in 10th. Obviously we were in a party together, which is probably our own fault, but I decided to be a gentleman and let him through. Next thing you know, I get a fucking Force India riding over my fucking front wing. I'm like, path! Luckily no damage.
It's
and then he
brilliant,
blew.
isn't it?
And then he blew up, so we'll ignore that part. Story time over.
Story time.
Good Monaco though, mate, it was. Moving on to what the action on track then, rather than nostalgia. We have here Jack just under a second.
When it gets to that corner, to the straight, Jack pulls away again.
He does.
Towley catches up in all the slower corners.
When Jack,
all the faster corners.
Towley seems to have, obviously with the steering wheel does help you get through the tight twisty bends, as we saw him do in China, of course.
Yeah.
It's a great effect. But obviously round here it is a little bit different. There is obviously the element of mixture of corners. You'll see, I'll probably say Towley get right up with Jack here. He usually begins to catch up around this particular section of the track, and then obviously when we go to sector 2 he also does it. But the hairpin and the long back straight is where Jack wins out. So here comes Jack then. Oh, epic pan camera there. Towley is beginning to push. You can tell now the pair of them are really pushing now. Not saying they weren't before, but the pushing really begins. Lap 28 of 35. We'll have a little flick through. Iggy is in 3rd position, not a million miles behind these guys.
Iggy's lost half a second in 10 laps to them.
Hulk's still going round ever so slowly, but he's doing what he needs to, you know. Obviously the red bar is going to be probably his downfall, but of course we will talk more in depth about that at a later date.
Whose party is he in?
I don't even know.
Was he in a party?
I'm sure I saw him join ours, didn't he? In the big one.
I don't know. View gamer card. Join. Of course you can't join. He isn't on my friends list.
Oh, what's happened?
That looked like the new guy.
Alexi can't. Well, I think that just confirms a retrial, doesn't it? There, basically. Sadly, we've got a yellow flag.
What we got?
Where has he gone? That's more the point.
He was disqualified for receiving multiple penalties.
Oh dear. Yeah. That's
wow. Can't blame him if he's new to the game. It's wet. And if he's new to the game, he doesn't know the track. He doesn't know where he can push.
Can't remember if he said he's brand new or if he's played games like this before. But not the perfect trial, we will say that. We've had worse. We had Kick-Ass Dragon, and we had an interfering little shit who we're not going to give his league name out because I don't want to give him bad publicity, or I don't want to give him any publicity. We decided to fake a name and jump in and get lapped. We'll move on.
Oh,
right. Yeah.
yeah. That
one.
fake name is the name of their new league.
Yeah, they're in the lower division of STSF1, amazingly, where they are representing.
Yeah.
The top division is the champion that goes into AOR. Good luck getting in there, kids. Right, so we move on now, back onto lap 30, entering lap 30 now. Jack and Towley still nose to tail, just over a second between the two of them, I believe.
Well, let's just say, either any one of them gets into AOR, they won't last a race.
No, they'll get kicked.
They
They'll
won't
get kicked out
keep
of the
up.
trial for it.
Ben's now left.
Oh, he's been a...
It's taken him a while, but Ben has left. He can blame it on the lag out if he wants.
You know, either way, like I said, it's Thursday, mate, isn't it? It's open season.
What we got?
We've got better time.
Yeah, Iggy's losing time now. He must have had enough. It's
With
nearly 12 seconds back.
Once again, referring back to the Granville Swizz and Ben incident, it's one of them things. The only thing I would have advised Granville to do, if he sees two cars coming side by side, being Canada with the jink on the straight, what do you do? What do you do?
Well, the only thing you can do is not slow down like he did.
It. Yeah, yeah, that's a good point. He didn't need to slow.
He slowed down to let Swizz through, thinking that Ben would have pulled in behind Swizz even though they're side by side. He could have kept the power on and broke towards the corner, but then gone straight to go straight over the corner. It's the only thing he could have done in that position. Either that or pull it in the wall and hope that he didn't take Ben out.
Which, of course,
with his flying car, for what I do a lot.
Yeah, mate, I tell you what, man.
But not to Ben. But
no. Look at the first corner. There's just skid marks and spin marks everywhere. I find that quite amusing. 5 laps to go then. In this, I think we've almost
Towley's losing time.
A race. He is. Jack seems to have got him. But will Jack's tyres and Jack's consistency, or his inconsistency that he has shown, will that help him through?
Well, there is one thing he's doing. Well, I've noticed it a couple of laps. He's not staying on the drier line down the straights.
He's swerving.
He is moving onto the. He is swerving onto the water.
Exactly, good point. He's getting the water, then putting it back
He's
on the dry line.
keeping them tyres cool, but Towley isn't. Towley's staying on that line because it's where the grip is.
That's our first criticism of Towley. And yeah, seriously, he shows that he can be beat in wet conditions.
Well, what we need to do for Tuesday then, whoever hosts the lobby needs to set it to inters.
It's me.
For every single race.
It's me.
Inters in qualifying and then dry race, so then he won't qualify near the front because he's not as quick.
He'll be at the front, but probably not first, I'd say. Bear in mind, we haven't got Jack on Tuesday, so we have got
but we've got
awesome
Tricks when he comes back.
Oh, hello police. How you doing? Wasn't me. Tricks when he comes back. Obviously, we do have another person waiting in the wings, but he'll probably be on the new game. I'm not going to name names now. A former racer of ours. Yeah, a couple of people aren't going to be very happy with it, but you know, as we say, check second chances.
Oh, I know who you're on about, yeah. Well, Dragoon got his second, third, and probably fourth chance. So you've got to give everyone else a second
At least
chance.
a second. Yeah, I was about to say at least a second. Should we start calling Dragoon the bumming pussycat? You know what I mean? Not out of the fact that he's a pussy, but just simply for the fact that he's on 9 lives.
No. I think he should drive a Toro Rosso from now on in whatever race he does.
Oh god.
And we'll call him the Torpedo. He can be Kvyat.
Yeah, he's not allowed to use his career driver, or he has to have a Russian flag. That's the rumour.
Yeah.
So we do have here fighting on lap 30, entering lap 33. Now I can't really tell, I can't really see Jack giving this lead up, to be fair. Now Scott, I know obviously commentators curse and all.
The only way Jack's going to lose now is if he gets a puncture. or he goes off track somewhere. But I can't see it happening. But now I've said that, it's going to happen.
Oh, he's going to blow up.
Right, Towley's going to win. I've said it now. So
I think he's probably going to get him on penalties anyway, to be fair. But obviously we're not going to.
I haven't looked at that in a while.
I've not looked at it in a while, mate, myself either.
Let's have a look.
Mate, this race was looking to be a disaster. These guys have once again pulled it out of the bag. Very entertaining. Obviously some moments of conjecture.
Got 1, 2, right. Towley has 2.
Oh, 6 seconds.
1. Right. Towley has 6 seconds worth of penalties.
Yep.
Jack has 4 seconds. He has 2 2-second penalties.
He's got 2-second penalties.
Yeah. There is one corner on this track. If you slightly cut it, they will give you a 2-second penalty. So, yeah.
That is. Oh, what's this?
Who's this? That's the new guy who's left the session.
Oh my fucking god! Do you want to get a trial done? There? Oh, what's this?
Xbox was disqualified from the session. This is 2 minutes of Monaco. We've got 4 drivers.
Guys, we started with 11 here. Come on now. We've lost 3/4 of the field.
We finished with more on Tuesday.
Mate, we finished with double this on Tuesday. You got DQ.
Swizz is in 4th.
Swizz, you might as well pit for fucking dries, mate. Why not? No, Scott.
Don't mention.
That isn't the normal way. you don't drive like that.
Me and Baku.
I'm not talking about that. We got that next week. I don't want to fucking do it myself, but we got to do it. We have here Jack though, mate. Well, he's putting a shift. I believe it's just. Is it? It's 34 now, isn't it? I think. Is it 33? 33.
Yep.
34.
34.
Who's that? Oh, that's Xbox. Finally.
That's Xbox's car.
Realising he's been disqualified.
Retired.
Mate, hey, do you know what? At least he went off the track quicker than Maldini did, but we'll move on with that. Yep, moving on. We have here then.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, wow. That is a shot fired.
Yeah.
Fucking sue me. So, Jack has won this race, mate.
Yep, there's a 2.5 second gap. Well, even if Towley gets in front, he needs to pull at least 2 seconds in front of Jack in this last lap.
It can happen. We don't do podiums for Thursday, do we? I don't think we do.
Yes. You have done. You have done, yeah. You did it last week as well.
I think Shag did it last week, didn't he? I'm not sure if he brought him in or not.
Wait, last week
I'll do him anyway.
was Monaco. Yeah, it was. Because I came 3rd last Thursday.
Oh, did you? Oh, yeah, you did, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
I did. Towley's hit the wall.
So, oh, let's have a look.
He looks alright though.
Yeah,
I'm just on board with him now. He was a bit wide.
I think we've got a couple of questions for our race winner. We'll get his point of view on things.
2.5 seconds. Wow.
He's done him.
Oh, I wasn't expecting this.
No. I'm not. No slight on Jack's
Towley's
opinion.
Got his fuel light on as well.
No slight on Jack's ability. But RFNX Jack comes through
not.
to win the Thursday night delight. Trial night goes to RFNX Jack. Towley has won. Scott?
God. Wait. Oh, Jack got another penalty on lap 34 just after I finished looking.
You're joking. He fluffed it!
Yeah. He needed half a second to win it.
No! Is that spray or is that smoke from Swizz? Come on, Swizz. Great drive from Swizz and Iggy as well. Happy birthday there. We're going to obviously wish him that on the podium, of course.
Yeah. Well, I'm waiting for Swizz to cross the line, then I'm going to go toilet, and then I'm going to go for a smoke, and then
I'll deal with this, mate. Don't
I'll
worry.
miss the podium interviews. So.
Oh, can you invite these three for me then, please, mate? If that's all right. Towley, Jack, and Iggy.
Yeah.
Please, right, but just to run through, we had 4 finishes.
We'll go in here.
So 4 finishes today, folks. Absolute clusterfuck at the start. Oh no, they both had 6 seconds, Scott.
Oh.
And then Jack got a penalty on 34, yeah. So Towley wins, Jack second, Iggy third, Swizz fourth, and of course, Halsey got disqualified and left the session, which means it is a no-no for this week. It must be said. Have to go with that rule, of course.
Well, to be fair, he didn't do too bad. Iggy, can you invite Towley?
Bit of an interesting one. Right, Scotty, I'll let you get off for a couple of minutes, mate.
Right.
And I'll deal with this part here.
Good racing, guys.
Really good. We'll wait for everyone to get their audio in. Is Towley here? Did he get in?
I think he's coming now.
Remember that last time we missed the podium? We had to interview second. Oh, he's there now. Right, we'll get Towley's audio included, and then we will get fired with one of the most controversial podium celebrations we've had so far. That was fun. Right, so all 3 of you guys drove exceptional race, Canada, trial, ESR, boom. Now I didn't expect to be saying this to you, mate, but Towley, you came first. This is the first time in ESR you've been pushed. How did that race go?
Oh mate, the rain. Oh, I'm terrible in rain. I know I didn't have pace. I was just hoping once Jack got past me, I could just sort of sit in his slipstream right to the end and just hope that penalties played out. But fair play to him. Like, he made up probably about 8 or 9 seconds, I think it was.
Amazing.
It was. He did really well. Really well.
It was showcasing what he can do as well. And to be fair, Towley, it's the first time as well that we've actually seen people keep up with you in this league properly. You know, I mean, obviously, but we had an incident which I'm going to be talking about in a few moments. But you know, with when Iggy was behind you, Ben was behind you, they kept up with you. It's the first time. It's obviously an encouraging sight for the guys. Obviously, you've come in and you've kind of taken over almost in a way, haven't you, in terms of pace, and it's good to actually see people getting up there and holding ground. So, but in fairness, mate, I will actually say this: lucky win, obviously, because you got on penalties, but obviously a win's a win.
Yes.
Congratulations, Jack. You had a fun race, didn't you? Oh boy. Right, we'll go from the start. Just looking at it, mate, it was an alright start for you. An absolute cluster fuck at the start there. We've put it down to Echelon's connection.
Tires weren't working. I was sliding everywhere. It was actually on my, not anything to do with lag. I just couldn't get the tires to grip at all. I don't know what was going on for the first 2 laps, 3 laps. It was weird.
I have to address that with the whole lobby in itself. Obviously, Halksey was lagging quite a bit. We kept him in because of the Echelon situation. We had to ask an unfortunate Echelon to leave because he was lagging around like a spot the fucking ball coupon. But so we had to pull him. But no. But other than that, Jack, one more question, which I do have before we move on to Birthday Boy. With your incident with Ben, if you could talk me through that from your eyes, please.
Yes, I recorded it as well, so if you want to see that. I was just overtaking him, and I mean, I had a lot of overspeed on him. I think I'd most of the car past him, and then I went to brake for the braking zone. I left well enough room on the left side, and it seemed that like our cars just got attached to each other.
It appeared to be a racing incident on stream. You'll see it was caught beautifully. Look, there's a lot of incidents on stream actually. Look, I'm like, fuck, it's not a fucking stream steward night, otherwise I'd be fucking going late to bed, that's what I'm saying. But no, mate, in effect,
I've got
good
a
first position on track. Really good.
Thank you.
Really good. And to be fair, as me and Scott both said, we didn't expect it, so good driving. And
I had a broken wing for the whole race as well.
Oh, did you?
Full time. Lap 1 I knocked it, and it was yellow the whole race. Or on one side.
One last thing to you, mate. Good battle with Forrester as well. Well played. Even though both the pair of you were both cutting corners trying to overtake each other. We'll leave that alone. You've been caught. I did refer it to Crime Stoppers, but we'll move on. They haven't responded to me yet. Iggy, great third position, mate. Quiet race for you in the end. Great battling with Ben. Great battling with Ben, side by side, quite a lot of the way. How'd it go for you?
I
Well, literally, you can sum my race up in exactly what you just said. Had a, good battle with Ben to begin with, and once Jack caught us up pretty quickly, got past me, and then there was the incident between the two, which actually just looked like a sidepod glitch from my point of view, but yeah, literally after that, it was just a very quiet race for me. Like, nothing else happened the entire time. I was just sitting there racing thin air. So
hoping for Jack or hoping for one of the guys just to kind of make that little bit of a mistake, and they both did. I'll let you know.
I was hoping Jack had about a minute worth of penalties.
Man. One thing I will say, Jack, you got your penalty, I believe, on the first sector. Was it the last lap or the second to last lap? If not, you'd have won that race. But
yeah, it was
devastating for him.
on the downhill section, wasn't it? On the downhill chicane, yeah.
We were watching.
I was so hoping you would win.
I was so hoping I'd win. When I got my own third penalty, I was like, I've definitely got more penalties than him now. Like,
yeah, but
no way
you were
I
only
honestly,
9 tenths away.
I said to Iggy, I honestly thought you only had 6 seconds. I did hope and pray you had 9, but but no, you did really well, mate. Really, really well.
Now then, that is it. In terms of Saturday stream, we've got a couple of people who may potentially be doing it, depending on my physical state. Obviously, because I'm the only person who gets injured playing fucking Xbox on a pad because I'm a retard. So obviously we'll let you know. It'll be myself. I know Verstappen, of course, you did offer, of course, didn't you as well? So we will.
Yeah.
We'll bring that to the attention on the Facebook page for those of you watching, and of course on Twitter if you guys want to have a look at it as well. That's Esports Racing. By the way, it's not the ESR that AOR drivers have changed their name to, the copycatted little bastards. That's all I'm going to say. We are going to move on, but no, this has been Verstappen. He has helped me out great, Scott, tonight. That's been awesome for you, mate. Debut as a spotter, so good stuff. We had a lot of banter, and you did mention Rusty Spoons, so don't fucking do it, will you?
I like Rusty Spoons.
No, Scott, please stop.
I am positively glad. Not him doing that, but no,
bye guys.
Take it easy, all the best, much love, and we'll see you Saturday. It'll be me or Scott for the stream, and take it easy, much love, and we'll speak to you very soon. Bye for now.